barely sat down since you came home.
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she?
No. She was right, though.
Ah, but you ain't I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway, not least of all Sid.
You're right.
Well, when you do, be sure that she's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud.
Very well.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border post.
Blackthorn,
Out with it.
it's for Mid.
This is my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the heartache. Go on then.
She said you would know.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. And I'll need help. Get Gavin in here, will you?
All right.
So Lid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with. You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Otto, you're with me.
All right, then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. Might be worth hiring porters at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
Ah, he wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
most fragrant herbs and
Now
spices.
there'll be no one to man the ship.
Hurry on.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a...
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that loath I am to rely on the kindness of strangers. I'm at a loss.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see.
All right.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Otto.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about him, and I reckon... Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with this Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old...
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get fit.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk? Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes. But you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on feet. Gave them something worth fighting for. Just like the old Cid did. About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this, but it'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with...
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Suppose we'd better get him back to work too.
Give us a shot.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. Finished, are you?
We're seeing troops in every border.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn...
Excellent.
So,
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be
salvage from the ruins.
Ah, but we don't have
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what... What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid,
Yes.
I'll show you the plans. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, Were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Yes, it's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lost. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them, it's...
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you out...
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touched, she was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. But now she's gone. What am I supposed to do? I ask her.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, I have to get back to the bakery right away.
Wait. Suppose he won't be needing an escort then. Good girl.
Yeah!
enough of you, are there?
This one. This one. Get him. It's over. This one. This one. This one.
Time for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine. That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal? Let's go. Back to the stables, girl. This one.
mistakes. Over here!
Peace at last.
lost, stranger. Wherever you're headed, it's back the way you came.
Get him!
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be
Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damned it.
Master, it's ready.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tailor all but worthless.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have...
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted. Rustlings in the undergrowth. Suspicious noise. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or, given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble,
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing.
All right. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hike to some...
Excuse me. Quentin mentions...
Nah, not me, Gov. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip it...
All right.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
I've caught my share of it. It's all but spent. What do we do now?
You right, Sid?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? It tells me people have mentioned shadowy
Oh, that. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at...
All right.
The crystals we get from the tailor all but worthless.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures.
No, but I've heard something.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me.
I see. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black Shields. Here.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we can. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
This one!
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine.
Of course. I'll be right. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Good day to you.
It's all but spent.
The crystals we get from the tailor all but worthless.
Clark.
I found black shields.
Black shields, though they serve another master now. And it would appear the pack has finally damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. And bite back weak.
I'm sorry. Who did the black shield serve now?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque.
I don't understand. Why him?
I was a member of the judiciary once. And fight it I did. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me. Who was my one.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bear. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. A means of ridding himself of his rivals. A mask to hide his response, however, was rather more visceral. And he faced no punishment. I lost everything. The faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, but the man himself proved with money and power come and so I saw that I would need it. I came here to Lostwing and began.
And everyone here?
Of course. They too have seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. Our wounds are the same. We know where he hides, how numerous. What we did not know until now, however, was that
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment. My friends and comrades,
I'm not going to change his mind.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
How are you doing? It was luck. But now, thank you. Here you go. Seen enough?
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop. But those things will still be spitting out, which is why you need a prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away. And I thought a triple thick layer of steel might do it. Or more, the helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I thought I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what...
Right away.
And what can I do for you? Go on, then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. Is that all?
Clive? What do you want? Anything else?
Thanks to Sid.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive?
Well, actually, it's for Mid-this. Did you take of this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. I shall speak to them, and if you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredient, the knowledge of the past may yet...
Thank you, Harbok. And since you're asking others to help you...
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game...
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my... So, Clive, who will accompany?
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list.
Garlic? Are you sure this is the... Looks like the ingredients for...
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects, so much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction. And now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be...
Well, isn't that I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance.
All right.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research. Now, where's Taya?
There's talk. Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
There you are, Taya.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up.
All right.
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Ain't.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
What can I interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking.
That should do it. Hopefully Taya's finished too.
Fresh cuts! Come and get them up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in them.
Well, did you
I did.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat. Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us. Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
welcome home. He had a successful trip.
Ah, better late than never. We're ready to begin whenever you are.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon. And now that we have all...
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid, but you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat, a coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all ours lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest salmon you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
All right, Clive. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that night excuse is now, though.
Not quite. She said there was one final thing.
She said that?
She did.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding...
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and...
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, just like when we built this... Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway? I could do with getting to Canva pretty sure. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for...
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind?
You can count on. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, bless a surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this grey lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bottlad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bottlad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
That we'd be...
Really? It's as bad...
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he...
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend. My brother and I...
How does a merchant misplace?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling...
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much...
My brother's right on all accounts.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of... Chances are they'll come for you either way.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with...
You've clearly got a fine head.
We're lucky now. Hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad. Our merchant friend reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So...
All right.
No. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the...
I'm not sure I trust the two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. You've got guests.
These must be our bandits. That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be...
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next?
You've had your reward and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
I see the Dalnecs lag behind this area when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least.
The path continues on the other side.
Get him!
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country! She slew her husband!
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained, increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Done for. If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
Please, big friend, begging you. Everyone else fleeing forward. The whole world's gone to hell.
Further to Good. Over here!
Company. We're not alone.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after finishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Porter for hire.
Best service. What do you think,
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post haste.
I am hurry. My lord, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan services.
I hear the brothers found another victim. Can you believe it?
Right. What's that? The third is
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've no use for...
What are you looking for?
Many thanks. You're welcome anytime.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell...
Slow down, Good.
It's me traders. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even...
You remember?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a burn bumped it. Here. You don't think...
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child.
I know where. No one knows more about what goes on round here than...
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
No time like the
You two go on it. I'm gonna check the rest of me stuff.
Right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to be, and with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious...
So the children are stealing passes to...
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners.
And yet, none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of the...
Which means?
That someone is the same someone who is encouraged, and the same someone who has good... Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Will you stand with us? You want to get your past back, and we want to ensure that catch whoever's behind it all. And two birds shall be...
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, but the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass...
All right.
Thank you, Kai. Yeah, but I don't know your name.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. I suggest that you speak with...
The furniture makers.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road? The caravan stops next to the check.
Are you the furniture?
Looking for some... Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh?
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets.
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved.
Thank you.
I'll take the large one.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Like...
Fish for sale! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry.
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the street urchins, by the sound of it.
Orphans from the...
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to...
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's... What's picking pockets?
No, you. So if they come calling...
I'll take the large one.
Excuse me. Do you...
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do any...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shop. That's what I'm about.
Sorry.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
The caravan stops next to the check.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend...
He's usually by the...
Thank you.
one, come all!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy picking. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the park. Could use one of those things to get out.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming...
Shit! We're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Do it again. We promise.
Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them.
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they... I knew they were bad, but brothers didn't come at all half the time. Before us, you know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get... Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? Theodore, at your service.
Theodore, what do you know of the...
Vultures who made Boklad their hunting. They prey on the desperate, stealing from... I'd been looking into their activities in hope of... But it seems they've already stooped even lower than... Hunter's a good lad. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the... Then we all want this...
So, what's the plan?
What else? If you get your traders passed back...
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail.
We'll try it this time.
Back down the road towards...
To Lateney's Cleft.
Lateney's Cleft is... south past the camp.
No, you better not have scared any of my birds.
That's that then.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot of them.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But...
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones,
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing...
We're ready when you are,
Oh, I'm ready.
That guard from Foxland! Kill him! Kill them all! Get him! Over here! Over here! Go to him!
And they say crime... Gold chains, rings...
Have the names been checked?
Not yet. I recognize some. Now I just need to sort it all and return everything.
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I play.
We'll be glad to.
Ah, Clive. How...
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling... I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and... Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind. Here, Clive. Goots' pass.
I will. Thank you.
Ella, can I count on your help in sorting...
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. Would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crim, for a small fee, we will be that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our... And who better to join forward, would you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in... So what would you say to working together?
It would be up.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in,
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own.
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Let me carry your goods. Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance? Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance? That well-notched steel and impressive physique. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of...
How exactly do you intend?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich, well, will you ever party to a finer
My arms are yours.
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis road. Quickly!
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Porter for hire. Best service.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with... I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that.
Any idea where his...
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long...
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the time.
Bloody crews and caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
If I knew where
Now I just need to see about getting the word. Don't want to know.
Bad news.
Good, actually. The only trouble is the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come...
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it then? A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine?
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it. You won't need to go far. All three of them is Aldrich the Porter, Milan the Butcher, and Bollock. Three of the finest fellows in Bocklad, if you ask me. Tell them to stop by again when you let them know.
I'll be right back. I've been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a couple...
If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambra.
From the Empire to Bocklad. You must...
Such is the porter's lot. It's Oriflamme one. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it, there...
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road, I expect.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin.
Are you hurt?
Happily not. Good. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the colossal vessels, airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure used a tantalizing mystery, no doubt. But merely what— Come, good sir.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't. Yes, we have. Those ones.
Maybe he found it.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins. Shh, now. I only told him what you—
I'd listen to your mother if... Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we've found our thieves. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
She was worried.
If I'd been gone, that wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I said things are more complicated.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't even. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found I launched myself at them, full of right others. They huddled. They stole because it was that or starvation.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't.
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm. Oh, and don't mention the goblins.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
Not it. All right then.
This one.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, not when such majesty stretches out. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the god? Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost, but we must not dwell uponward.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the construction of such miraculous alas.
Not if you keep running it.
You are right, of course. And not only...
Glad to help, but...
I fear I may have rather stated the case on that front. You see, even my fellow scholars, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a...
That's what this was all...
I am afraid so.
Fine.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring myself.
Let me carry you goods.
Joseph's fine. He certainly knows his business.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. Thank you for putting my mind...
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just... He thought you might like to join him for a cup.
You know,
Wine and ham to spare.
comes being the place everyone has to pass through. We get meat from San Brec. My old man knew what he was... Anyway, thanks for the good news.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken to...
I've never said no to a go.
You must be a busy man.
The market will be flooded with... Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right. But plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish. And when they do, well, you know what?
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine. I spoke to your...
That's fantastic news. It's been a while since we all sat. And the way I see it, that wine...
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving. Then there's Milan, who always sends Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66.
And more.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeeper. Right.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan's. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived...
A Gotan 60 bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrow.
Here they are. The woes of the world may be monstrous and
Never a truer word spoken.
Let me carry your goods.
Out of my sight, Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next to the
Juicy
checkpoint.
pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want to be is
Here you are, Goots.
me pass! Oh, thank you. I'll have to say thanks to it.
So should you. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore.
We do, and we already have. Miss Earl's given us a job shifting the truck up. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. And Goots,
That's all right.
you said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, His radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. Beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gill.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf. That's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
city's on fire.
I'm sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman, or sentry is to be slain on sight.
Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are to come.
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
Quickly! Cut them down!
civil war. Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.